What's going on YouTube? This is Andre Classic Cuts reporting live with another video, and in this one specifically I'm basically going to show you guys how to basically bring your favorite brush, your most expensive brush, your Torino Pro, your CQP, just bring those back to life. So as you can see, I have three brushes that's alike. This is my favorite brush. I only brush my hair with one brush. To the right hand side, this is probably a brush I didn't have for probably about 3 to 6 months. The one to the left, I probably had it for about a year, as you can clearly see based on the bristles. And you can't see the rolls really in neither one of them. I'm gonna show you how to take care of that, bring those back to life. You're gonna need scissors and a comb, some Ajax soap, ideally any soap that's really foamy, and you know that's really gonna dig deep into those rolls that's inside of the brush. Make sure that sink have extremely hot water. You're gonna also need some plastic bags, have those on deck on the side for when I get to the end of the video. So you're gonna dump these brushes into the sink with the hot water. Ideally, I use the hard side. That's the only type of side that I typically use for my hair, because my hair is really coarse, really hard. So I put the hard side face down into the water because I want all of those hairs to come out of those bristles, come out of those rolls. You won't be able to do this if you just put this in the sink, because those hairs end up getting soft after you leave these brushes inside of the sink for a good 15 to 20 minutes. All of those hairs are basically going to end up dissolving and moving outside of those rolls, as you can clearly see right now with the water going down the sink. A lot of that hair is inside of the sink. What I'm gonna do is actually clean the sink, rinse everything out. Even if you just rinse your brush, as you can clearly see, hairs are still coming down easily, versus if you was to just do it without the hot water, nothing would happen. So already you can see on both ends, the rolls are already much clearer from both ends. So this is what we're gonna really do to go in. This is what we're really gonna need to do to go in and actually clean these rolls. You're gonna get you some scissors and just go in between each individual roll. Did you see that? That was just dust. Basically, the biggest thing on how brushes end up dying or end up messing up, or you end up just having to throw them away because they're not effective, is because over time, in between the rolls, they get dust. It's not even the point of really the hair. It's more so that dust traps the hairs that's inside. So in most cases, it's usually dust that's actually clogging up the rolls and making the rolls disappear, and pretty much making the hair fall on top of the dust. And now you can no longer brush your hair to your full potential for the brush that you use. So then after that, you're gonna get your comb and you're gonna go in the same way, same direction as the rolls, and really knock out as much hair as you possibly can. As you can clearly see, I'm already still getting a lot of hair out just from the comb, since I just used the hot water on the bristles just to really get those hairs out of there. It's way easier to do this when you actually put hot water on your bristles. This is perfect for wavers like Renard Wavy Crockett. Shout out to him. He got the coldest 720s. Y'all need to go check him out. That's a legit waver, somebody that really take brushing serious, somebody that's not just playing with the wave game. So people like that, I feel like this is really important, just to really save you from really wasting money, or really just having to throw away one of your coldest brushes, or probably something that you never ever gonna find again. So you can really just bring these back to life. So from there, just still go in with the scissors again. As you can clearly see right now, this is an older brush. Like I said, I probably didn't have this for a year. It's harder to really make the rolls still straight, but what you can still do is really go in and clean it. As you can clearly see now, you're starting to see the rolls again already. Even with how old the brush has been, you can still get it to the point of being in the same state it was, or at least around the rim of what it was when you first got it out the package. Like I said, there's so many people that I see that have the Torino Pros, the CQPs, and I'm like, man, there's some people that I know where they was oh, I don't like the brush no more, it done got old or something like that, so they just threw it away. Where you could really just bring it back to life. So yeah, so basically what I'm gonna do is just still do the same exact thing, do the same steps after I go over these bristles with the comb, and really just attack those rolls. That's what mostly gonna get the brush back to life, and making sure that the rolls are clean, making sure there's no more dust, making sure that there's no more hair, making sure it's spotless to the point to where if you do everything again, which I did this whole process twice. I always do it twice because I want to really make sure that it's clean and I'm bringing it back to life to the state to where it was when you got it out of the beauty supply, where it's no clogging, nothing is inside of it, everything is completely clean, the rows are spotless. That's the whole goal. So I do the same thing over again, have it soak inside of the hot foamy water for a good 15 to 20 minutes. I do the whole process over. As you can clearly see, it's barely any hair in there now. It looked like I just gave myself a quick lineup. All of the hair is pretty much gone at this point, but I'm gonna still go in and still go through the same process and do everything over again, and then boom, this is basically the ending product that after going into my cleaning method. So after that, I'll put plastic bags onto my brushes, and then I'll just put them inside a refrigerator and just let them sit there for, I mean, as long as you want, really. I mean, I probably would just leave it in there overnight while it's still wet, while it's still damp, and really just freeze those bristles and make them extremely hard so I can give me a hard brush again, because a soft brush and a medium brush just not gonna do it for me. So after that, you can pretty much just take them out of the plastic bag and then really just touch them, and you could just look at it, look at how I'm touching and see how the bristles are bending. They're not bending extremely quick, especially the ones that's in the center. They're not as easy to bend. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe to your boy Andre Classic Cuts, and make sure y'all hit that bell right there so y'all be notified every single time I drop new heat. And more importantly, I'm always on like Twitter or Instagram, but mostly Instagram, and I try to like follow back every single person, and I drop pictures of my cuts on a regular basis. So if you follow me on Instagram, I'll follow you back instantly. And I'm out.